Well, riding a 6-game winning streak and with points in 8 consecutive games, the Grand Rapids Griffins boarded the old Iron Lung yesterday and bussed 267 miles to Rockford, Illinois, where tonight they'll meet the IceHogs. And we are inside the BMO Harris Bank Center for our game day preview brought to you by Michigan First Credit Union. Well, with all due respect, by the way, to Compass Coach, our wonderful charter bus company, the Griffins bus is anything but old. For those long runways in the American Hockey League, Compass Coach has always taken great care of the team, buying another new and customized bus for this season's travel. Whatever the means of travel for the Griffins, they have always done it right, and the results have been impressive. Griffins have been above the 500 mark on the road in each of the last 6 seasons and have a combined record of 130, 76, and 22 on 4 and ice. That's awfully impressive, as we mentioned, and it's tough to do in the American Hockey League, where the travel can indeed be a grind.
No, yeah, I think it just comes down to preparation. Obviously, the teams get to know each other after the first month or two really well just because of the amount of games you play. So I think it just becomes taking care of your body, especially these long bus trips where you got to get off and kind of move around. So I think you could peg a lot of success is just preparation for the weekends.
Well, the Griffins have won 5 of their past 6 games on the road this season, though they played only 2 of their last 10 in enemy territory. Ben Simon and company just finished another 4-game homestand, winning them all and scoring 19 goals while doing so. Most recently, a 4-2 victory over San Antonio took place this past Wednesday at the Van. Chris Terry scored another goal, and Turner Elson had 2 more points. He's got points in 9 of his last 11 games. In fact, he's got 21 points in 22 games this season. He had 21 points in 57 games all of last year. There is no doubt Turner Elson is turning out to be one of the great stories of this 2018-19 campaign.
Well, you know, he's competing every night and he's making the most of his opportunities. So credit to him that he's been put in a situation to have success and he's making the most of that opportunity.
Elson also has 15 points in his last 11 games. He's on pace, by the way, to produce 69 points this season. To put that in perspective, the 6th-year pro Elson, his best season to date was 30 points, though he has, in his defense, dealt with his share of injuries.
Yeah, it's one of those years that the puck's just finding me, and I obviously have good line mates to play with, and being on the PP helps and everything, and just getting a lot more time. And last year it was little injuries, the year before a lot of injuries. It just keeps getting worse for me, but finally this year I'm staying healthy and I'm playing well.
Well, Elson has been a great compliment, no doubt, on that top line with Carter Camper and Chris Terry. Now to the task at hand tonight. The Griffins will try and win a game inside BMO Harris Bank Center, otherwise known as the Big Orange Box, or, as we used to call it, the Little House of Horrors back in the early days. When the IceHogs began playing here in 2007, Griffins for the first 5 seasons had a tough time winning. In fact, only 2 victories in their first 12 visits here. For the next 5 years, they won on a regular basis, but now they've dropped their last 6 games here at BMO Harris Bank Center, 3 of them in shootouts. And then I find out from our crack PR staff of Randy Cleves and Jason Pearson, this arena sits on Elm Street. You figure it out. Griffins will play tonight without Philip Zadina. A minor injury will keep him sidelined, but Derek Hulak, a former Texas star, will be in the lineup, make his debut for the Griffins tonight. He's battled injuries the last couple of seasons after about 20 goals a year for 2 years with Texas. Hulak, no doubt, excited about an opportunity to play again and play with a very good and successful team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, whenever you get an opportunity to come in and help a team win, you're always looking forward to it. With that being said, the Griffins are on a little bit of a roll here, so I'm just going to try to step in and do whatever the coach has asked to help keep on that roll.
Well, the veteran Harry Soteria will get the starting goal for Grand Rapids tonight. He has won his last 4 starts and 6 of his past 7. Griffins will still be without Brian Lashoff and Wade Megan, each on recall to the parent Detroit Red Wings. We hope you'll join us tonight. Tune in on Wood Radio. Pre-game coverage comes your way at 7:35 in advance of the 8:05 face-off. Griffins and IceHogs tonight from Rockford. Thanks for joining us on our game day preview. This is Bob Kaiser saying so long, everybody, from Rockford, Illinois.